Okay, back again. Another quick video on the philosophy of paying forward. Okay, for those that do not do it, you'll learn. All right, it's okay. It's a simple philosophy. I always try and pay forward. I always try and do more than I've been asked to do. It's a way of making sure that the customer is happy with your services. Okay, because if they feel they're getting more than they asked for, they're going to be happy. When you go to a burger joint, you order a burger. When you go and pay $12 for a burger, and you ask for a burger with the works, and you end up with a Macca's burger, or you end up with a burger that's got everything on it that's so big you can't get your mouth around it. Which one do you prefer? Which one, if you're hungry and you're wanting a good juicy burger for the same money, one or the other, which one are you going to prefer? You're going to prefer the one that's bigger, it's better, it's got more on it, and hopefully even healthier than the cheaper one. Okay, and if they're both the same price, of course you're going to go for the bigger one. It's the same when you're buying a car. You know, you're looking for things that are going to be in your favour. When you buy whatever you buy, if they're a good salesperson who's looking after you, you will walk away with more, or it seems more. Could be you don't, but you've been talked into it. But you are happy because you've got good service, got good quality product, and you were looked after. The serviceman or the salesman looked after you and made you feel important. And for that, you're willing to pay good money, and you're willing to go back or get them to come back again. Same thing here, paying forward. It's good. It's all about goodwill. Goodwill is, you can't beat goodwill. Okay, for anybody that works, well, almost everybody works with goodwill. If all you're doing is just scrimping and scraping, and you don't care about goodwill, you don't care about looking after your client, you just want the money, well, that means you've got to advertise every day to make enough money to stay alive. Okay. Businesses, the way we built businesses in the 60s, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And it started getting a bit shady in the 80s, but in the 50s and 60s, if you couldn't survive off goodwill, of looking after your client, you weren't working. As simple as that. Now, same here, I don't advertise. I don't advertise at all. Okay, yes, you now start seeing me on YouTube. That's after 10 years of videos. Okay, but I'm not advertising. Right, I don't pay for advertising. You want to know about goodwill? Look at Tesla. Okay, Tesla doesn't pay for advertising at all. But everybody who has one is talking about it. Everybody who wants one talks about it. You know, Tesla. It's you know, you can't get a better example of goodwill than Tesla. Everybody wants an electric vehicle. Tesla's the only one that's pushing it, making it happen. Every other vehicle manufacturer is supposed to have it happen already, but it took Elon Musk and his company Tesla to push it, to make everybody start to change to electric vehicles. All the car companies had already signed 20 years ago that they were going to be all electric by 2020. I've seen this document. I was around when they were signing it. Okay. Now, same in the building industry. The builders that work on goodwill, on looking after you and giving you a better service and supplying more, have more work. They don't need to advertise. They don't need to chase work. It comes to them. They're actually knocking it back. They're saying, no, I can't do it. I'm booked for the next 6 months. We can do it after that. Then the client quite often says, oh, that's all right. Put us in. We'll let you start in 6 months. Even though they're in a hurry to get the building done, because they want that builder to do it because of his quality and standard, they will wait 6 months waiting for that builder to come to do their work. Now that's what you want. When you're working for someone and you want goodwill, you want stuff happening so you don't have to chase work. Because chasing work is laborious. It takes a lot of effort. That is called goodwill. And how you get goodwill is by paying forward. Paying forward you can do like I do by throwing a $2 coin in the hole, or like I do by using recycled blend concrete, which is stronger than normal sand. Okay, I use 5mm posts, not 4. Regulation and all the quotes we do, all these steel posts are supposed to be 4mm. I use 5. I go one size bigger. I've got a job I'm starting in 2 weeks. They've got 5 mil, so I'm putting 6 mil in. Okay, it cost me an extra 50 bucks a post. But I've been working with this builder for 25 years. Okay, and I've never had to advertise, never had an argument. We discuss, we do have our little quarrel, like, you know, he wants something different than what I was going to put in. And okay, we discuss it, and we sort it out, and he gets more than what he paid for. Okay, I look after him, and I'm looking after his client. I sort it out with the engineer, so the client gets what the client wants, not what the engineer demands. Okay, if we have to put an extra piece of steel in, we're organised to put an extra piece of steel in to take care of a problem. The same job that we're doing in 2 weeks. Because of the span, the engineer wanted a post 1.5 meters off the wall, which is smack dab in the middle of the lounge room. And I said, no, it can't happen. So I talked him into putting another 10-metre beam at the back of the other 14-metre beam. And so we got rid of a post. So client's happy, engineer's content. It just cost an extra piece of steel. Okay, the client pays for it. All right, told him the quote. So that's what we do. But yeah, look after your clients. Your client is the builder, and of course his client. So don't just look after the builder and not care about his client. Because without his client, he hasn't got a job. And you don't have one because he hasn't got one. Okay, so look after the client of the builder. Make sure they're happy. Make sure they see that you're giving more than is asked for. All right, look after them. That's all it is. It's simple. It's a very simple philosophy of paying forward. Give more than you've been asked to do. Whether you're baking hamburgers, digging holes, making aeroplanes, making rockets, give more than you've asked for, or that they've asked for, and you will always have a job. You will always do work. And it's the same with making money. You know, you've got to go that extra mile. You've got to do that extra bit, whether you get onto internet marketing or onto Bitcoin, onto buying gold and silver. You've got to do more than you think. You've got to go that extra step to make it work. So please, when you're doing your jobs, don't be like 3/4 of the guys out there and don't care. If you want the job, you want work coming at you without you having to chase it, without having to go find work all the time. All you have to do is pay forward. Okay, it's a very simple philosophy. Works for me. Till a couple of weeks ago, I was wondering where my next job's coming from. By the following Monday, I had more work than I could handle. It just comes in. All right, I didn't need to chase it. I was just wondering where it's coming from. Hey, oh, okay. Now I haven't got enough time to scratch. So, please, make the effort. Go the extra mile. Keep your clients content. Make them happy with what your service is. Give them more than they've asked for. And I guarantee you will get what you're looking for at the end of it. Okay? It's all about goodwill. Paying forward is part of goodwill. It gets you where you want to go. It makes things easier. You don't have to fight so hard. Just a little bit of effort goes a long way. All right, I'm going to get back to work. I've been talking too long. Thanks, guys. Talk to you again soon. Oh, don't forget the subscribe and the like button. Much appreciated. Talk soon. Bye.